Are you ready? Can Crush Us. It don't really get no better than this the podcast that you're looking for if you're really heavy into wrestling. Hosted by the Mark. Energy that's so amazing. Gotta keep it entertaining. Rep the Can Crusher Nation. Yeah, you know what's going down in the ring. Lights out when you hit a ding ding. Knock 'em out like boom bada bing. Hold it down, you can crown me the king. Got a shout out to the Miz and Duke the Dumpster. We choke slamming everybody, power driving, hit 'em with a face buster. Yeah, this the show you need and it ain't no need for waiting. Mark, hold it down for the Can Crusher Nation. All about wrestling and keep it entertaining. Can Crushers Wrestling Podcast. Time to break 'em, let's go. Yeah, Can Crushers. Yeah, Can Crushers. Let's go.
Hey everybody, this is referee Ryan Martin, and thank you for listening to Can Crushers Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Can Crushers Wrestling Podcast. It's the Spotlight Edition. It's weird when you get the phone call, when you get the text, when we always work everything out through social media or what have you, saying, hey, let's schedule an appointment to be on and this, that, or the other. But you get a text saying, this is when I am coming on the show. So be prepared. Get your shit ready. I am coming on again here. And I say again because my guest this week has been on the show 2 other times. And it's okay. I love returning guests. We can find out stuff we haven't heard from our guests, I believe, since last May, June-ish. So cool. Let's catch up with them. Malik Mayfield. But now he's calling his shots, saying, this is when I'm coming on. Move your stuff around. I'm coming now. Okay. All right. I'm still going to kick your ass at Dave & Buster's, so we'll get around to that. But I'm just saying, now you're just calling your shots when you want to be on the show. Cool. So you're going to be on hold for a little bit longer while I continue to do my intro. How about that? That's the only thing I really can do. I want him on the show. I want to know what he wants. But you're on hold a little bit longer. Because I got to tell you about Collar and Elbow. Hats, hoodies, tees, all the cool stuff that Al Snow and the Hooligans have. You can use our promo code. It's still Can Crushers. It's been Can Crushers the first time Malik was on the show. It was Can Crushers the second time Malik was on the show. It's Can Crushers the third time Malik is on the show. It'll save you 10%. And if you don't believe me how great the shirts are, buy one. Use the promo code Can Crushers. You'll be like, holy shit, Mark's right. They're comfortable. They bounce back. You can wear them to softball games. You can wear them to bed. You can wear them to wrestling. You can wear them to... You wash them, they're still comfortable. That's awesome. Wear them for about a month in a row. They'll stink, but still, that's because you stink. Bounce back. Boom. Promo code Can Crushers. You won't regret them. There's a ton of them out there. The Monday Night War shirts, the Al Snow Head Macho Man shirt, all the Remembrance ones, Shad, Animal, the list can go on and on. Dusty's out there. Buy them. Love them. Al Snow and the Hooligans at Collar and Elbow do a great job. Where can you hear us? Well, gosh darn it. Anywhere podcasts are. iTunes and Google Play and Stitcher and Spotify, Ask Alexa, wherever podcasts are. Listen, I'm sure Malik is getting annoyed by now being on hold. This is awesome. I told him, hey, you have to hold on. So, yeah. Don't forget, if you want to be part of the show, reach out to cancrusher69@gmail.com. Be part of the show. We'll schedule you. I don't know if I'm going to be like... listen, don't be like Malik. Don't be like Malik, and let's get a schedule. Just demanding you're on the show probably won't get a lot of people far. That's not cool. He's lucky he's got we have a rapport. We'll deal with this later. Or you can reach us on all our social medias. Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Slide into a DM and we'll get it going. So yeah, that's the way it's going to be. Here comes Al Snow to tell you more about Collar and Elbow. And when we come back, I guess I'll release the hounds and find out why Malik Mayfield is calling in to Can Crushers.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, the wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. Collar and Elbow is the brand. Passion and love for wrestling is the drive. I am Al Snow, and this is Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
What's going on, you guys? This is the CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions and the baddest of all time, Shane Taylor, and you are listening to the Can Crushers Wrestling Podcast.
And welcome back to Can Crushers Wrestling Podcast. My host has been waiting on the line for a little bit now, and I'm sure I've really peeved him off a little bit because you just don't call into the show and demand time. Malik, how are you doing?
I'm good today. How are you, Mark?
You're just good.
Yeah, I could be better, but
If I didn't keep you on hold that long, right?
yeah, that and other people, but we can't get into that yet.
Oh, well, it's been since, I want to say May, June, since you've been on Can Crushers. So we got to touch bases on what's going on. Essentially, get ready. This is going to set you off, I know, from what I know. And if you don't know, catch up, wrestling fans. Chosen Influence ran the board at NCWO. Championships and awards and match of this, tag team of this, manager of this, man of this. You guys just ran it.
Yeah,
But go ahead.
we got a couple awards from NCWO, and I think All-Star Pro also.
Yeah. You guys were everywhere. You guys and gals. Because I have to, the fashionista, I have to send my love her way as well. But you're calling into the show. You're calling in to tell me what? It's your moment. You keep saying it's your moment. You're stealing your moment. What? I mean, am I getting this wrong? What is going on with you?
I'm not stealing the moment. I am the moment.
See, my notes are askew. You are the moment. Malik Mayfield, the moment. I like
the
it.
moment, Malik Mayfield. Yes. It's time for me to take over and be myself. No more Chosen Influence. There's no Luke behind me or beside me to push me to do anything. I'm there for me.
Yeah, and we saw that recently at NCWO. You kind of kicked his face in.
There
Right.
was money on the table. He offered me and Luke both the same deal. I struck before he did.
And you're supposed to. In professional wrestling and in life, you're supposed to strike before anyone else.
There was $10K on the table, man. It was me or him.
I'm not blaming you. But couldn't you discuss it? Couldn't you see? The moment. I understand you capture it, but this was your compadre. This was your homie. You guys went to bat for each other. You did so much. You were chosen, essentially. And then, is it just about money now?
No, it's not about money at all. I can't even lie about that one. No, it wasn't about money. But the money made it easier to make the decision.
Well, I agree with that. That's always for sure. That's always for sure.
Yeah.
So, what's up? I mean, you NCWO, no more tag champs. You know, what else is going on? You know, like, fill me in. I mean, I want to know everything. Listen, let's pull the curtain down. We talk all the time. Curtain's back up. But I don't know what's going on in the wrestling business with you.
Well, I barely wrestle in Oklahoma now. I'm in Texas more than Oklahoma, so.
Is that a lifestyle change as well? You're still living in Oklahoma. It's just a lot more travel, or?
Yeah, it's a lot more travel. I still live in Oklahoma, but Texoma Pro in Texas is more occupied with me than other places.
Let me ask you this, and this is shoot, and this is real life. Months ago, Texoma had their truck, their trailer, and everything stolen. Has that been found? Have we prosecuted the jackass and all of that? Has insurance recouped anything? Anything you can help on? Because that's a wrestling organization essentially losing their blood and guts of everything. We saw that in the news.
Yeah, no, nothing's been found. Like, the little pieces that were found were shredded, but the owner just got a new ring, new entrance ramp, everything is new. So we just did our last show called Rebuild because we literally had to rebuild everything. So,
well, shout out there, guys. So if you can support them at all through anything, lives or a donation or something, that's a lot to restart, rebuild an organization as you have shows going on. So support big time, right?
yeah, that we're back. We're down to one show a month now instead of two.
Is that because of things of that nature, having a truck stolen and everything, until you guys essentially rebuild? So yeah.
Yep.
So
right now.
So just bouncing all over, Chosen Influence completely blows up, kind of dead in September, essentially the nail in the coffin. This last show as the fashionista also, lays waste to her opponent. What did you guys have discussions about what's going on and blowing up Chosen Influence, or was it just everybody essentially out for themselves going, we're done? Everybody just pats himself on the shoulder and walks away? Or are you both really finger pointing Luke and saying, this is Luke's fault?
I did not know anything about Olivia going off that night at all. And we didn't talk about it. Me and Luke were together the day before the show, and I didn't let anybody know anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
You knew, though, going in that...
I knew, because I didn't find out he gave Luke the same deal until the day before the show.
Right.
So I was like, I have to strike first.
You have to. As we said, you have to. So,
yeah.
you and Luke... Go ahead.
You can see it on Kane and Devion's face. They didn't know that was going to happen at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Sent me the clip, and I'm like, ho, ho, ho. So, have you spoken to, clearly you don't need to speak to Luke. Your actions are louder there. But have you spoken to Olivia? Have you spoken and said, hey, can we still give a head nod? Or, can maybe Chosen Influence come back around with us two down the line if we ever need each other? It's like a whole, once you're in NWO, you're always in NWO. Will you guys ever have your back if something really comes to the nitty gritty? Or are you just washing your hands of her too?
We talk every now and then, but she's busy at Texoma also. Uh, she's Sister V down there with the gatekeeper.
Right. Right.
So down there on two different sides. So I'm like, like we keep in touch and we let each other know what's going on, but that's about it.
But it's you both have, and I don't mean this mean. You both have grown up. You've gotten out of, and I'm not saying the party ways, but the younger ways. You know what's best now for your future to grow within the wrestling business. That you took the money and ran. She's doing her thing. You guys all left Luke in a pile of poop alongside the road. Yeah. Everybody has to grow. Sink or swim, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Luke's he's probably doing fine.
Have you checked in on him? Yeah, see, that's a true friend. Have you checked in on him recently?
No, I haven't.
Okay. More to come on that later, apparently.
I've checked in on other people.
As who?
I can't say because I haven't officially signed anything, but
this is very suspect of you today.
Yeah, NCWO in April is going to be it's going to be good.
What is the date? What is the date in April?
April 15th, I believe.
You believe? Okay, April 15th. Because I still need to figure out. Yeah, listen. We if you listen to Saturday's show, you realize Mark's whole life is being just whoosh, turned all over the place. And I told Malik prior, I'm like, you don't know where I'm going to pop up anymore. If there's a job to be done, Mark's going to pop up out there. I'm going to be like that guy on Discovery that just does around dirty jobs. That's what I want to do. I want to come around and do dirty jobs at wrestling arenas. Maybe we should do that. That's a great idea. Thank you, Malik. You just gave me a great idea. I'm going to reach out to every promoter from here to Kingdom Come. Let me be the dirty jobs guy. Get me out there.
NCWO might be looking for commentators. Just putting it out there.
Oh.
Yeah, the money I took was from the commentator, and he is now a manager.
There you go. They call me Golden Pipes for a reason. You know that, right? So, enough fun. We're good there. Yeah, so you have a lot going on, though. You really do. And I understand the moment. I do. But when did that come to you?
The owner of the new, I can't really say what it is, helped me pick it out.
Okay. You have new merch coming, right?
Yeah, it's on Pro Wrestling Tees right now.
See, there it is. What else is up? I mean, we know NCAA in April. You know, where else are you going to be? What else is going on? You know,
NCWO in April. I have Texoma every third Friday of the month, which I think I have a new tag team partner out there. I don't know for sure because we've been tagging a lot lately.
You can't announce it yet, though. You've been tagging a lot, but it's not official.
It's not official. If you don't know, the creator of the Wobble Line Dance, Mr. Wobble, me and him have been teaming a lot lately. I'm making a debut in Arkansas in March 18th, I believe.
Okay. I think I'm making a debut March 18th as well, but I can't release mine yet. Just saying.
Yeah, it's in. I forgot where in Arkansas, but like
Malik has not changed in the 6 to 8 months that I've talked to him.
it's an opera house show.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, we're on the stage and everybody's out in the like bar crowd. So yeah,
You're
I'm gonna
definitely
look
going to
it
have
up.
to send me some video of that because that's going to be interesting. I'd love to see some of that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the setup and everything. I asked him I asked the promoter who I was facing, and he said a guy named Spider, and
Spider-Man?
not Spider-Man. It's Spider with a Y.
Oh, Spider with a Y. He hosts the top 30 every weekend on Sirius, I think. Spider Harris. Kidding. I'm kidding. It's definitely not him.
You never know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know Spider, but I'll have to look him up.
Yeah, I have to look up video too so I can see what's going on there. And I think his name is Omega. That's the one he told me about. He told me he was like he's 400-pound big man, but he moves like me. And I was like, okay,
Nice.
this is gonna be difficult. But there's two of us, so I think we can take him.
Yeah, I do too. But to have somebody move like you, that's just poetry in motion, essentially. Then.
Yeah, I'm ready to see how this plays out. Hopefully, I'm the winner.
Well, clearly, we want Malik to continue to win and win and win and take over the world. That's just what we do, right?
Yeah, I've been on kind of a losing streak since.
Well, your losing streak has probably left you now, Luke. So you'll probably be good.
Yeah, I don't blame Luke for me.
I am. I didn't say you were. I am.
I mean, like me and Luke have our differences, but when we were a team, we ran through Oklahoma.
Exactly, when you were a team. And then you two had your differences, and the team mentality of chosen influence was not there.
No, it wasn't.
So it was two people being a tag team, not a tag team, if you understand yeah.
I think everything went downhill after we lost to the chicken.
Yes. I agree with that. Once you lost to the chicken, done. Nobody was chosen. Nobody was an influence. You were just done.
Yeah. I think I've won maybe 2 matches after we lost to the chicken. And from there, it's just been downhill.
But you got money, and you're making your moment. You're taking your moment now.
And made some new friends along the way.
New friends are great. I agree. New friends are amazing.
Yeah.
Have you had time, shifting away from you a little bit, have you had time to keep your eye on wrestling within the WWE and AEW and anything that's really sparking your eye there? Vince McMahon has returned.
That happened.
Yeah.
It's Royal Rumble season, so I'm happy about that. It's my favorite pay-per-view.
Agreed. It's my favorite as well. I'll be sitting here with, popcorn and a couple beverages, and I can't wait to see what happens. Predictions from you?
Naomi enters in number 30 and wins.
Okay.
And Cody Rhodes.
I don't hate that. Well, yeah, I don't know if that's a bold prediction, Malik.
Yeah, no,
I think everybody in the world now knows, since The Rock says, hey, I don't have time to do WrestleMania, I think it's Cody's to lose now.
Yeah.
But I do like the Naomi one.
Yeah, I feel like Naomi's going to come back but I don't think she's going to join the Bloodline.
Well, I don't know if there's going to be a bloodline much longer.
I feel like she's going to join the Hurt Business.
Ooh. That's a different twist. Okay. Talk to me. Where did you hear this?
Yeah.
What do you see there?
I was on TikTok, and there was this girl talking about it, and she was like, it makes more sense for her to join the Hurt Business, and then the Hurt Business goes clashing with the Bloodline, and they ask her, like, what are you doing? And she's like, hey, look, all this was happening all of last year. None of y'all helped me. MVP brought me back.
I love it. I absolutely love that. Yeah, make that happen.
It would be totally different from what everybody expects.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. So you think Roman just destroys KO then?
Oh. See. I got to think about this. I don't think he destroys KO. I think the Bloodline gets involved and Sammy turns on the Bloodline. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, that's essentially what we have said for a while too, that the whole tag team thing, it's going to be Sammy and KO taking the straps off of the Usos first.
Yes.
And then the downfall comes essentially at WrestleMania with Cody.
Yep. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like Cody's going to be night one, and even Rock saying, "Oh, I'm not going to be ready for WrestleMania." He's going to be night two facing Roman.
Right.
And they're going to divide the championships.
Right. Because listen, does The Rock need more than, I don't know how many days out we are from WrestleMania, 60, 80, whatever. Does he really need that much time to get in shape?
No, Rock works out 7 times a week.
If not twice on Sundays. You're right.
Right.
You're right.
So,
how about
get in the ring for like a week and a half, just running the ropes, getting back in ring shape?
I don't even care if it's a long match. I really don't. Like, we can have the Rock and Roman's greatest hits for 5 to 7 minutes.
They've been teasing this match forever.
I know. Once it's on Young Rock on national TV, the people that don't watch wrestling, that watch the show, are like, wait, what? This is going to happen at WrestleMania? Come on. Stop pulling the wool over our eyes.
Yeah, it's going to happen. If it doesn't, a lot of people will be upset.
Agreed. How about on the AEW side? You still keeping up with that?
I keep up with certain people. Like Top Flight, Darius and Dante. I keep up with them. AR Fox, I keep up with him a little bit. And then the whole Jay Cargill and the Baddies.
Yeah. She's going to be by herself real soon. Real soon.
I mean, I don't think Layla's not signed, so I think sooner or later it's going to get pulled. So
yeah, and it's okay. I think it's time that she moves on to the next level.
Yeah,
and goes after.
Red Velvet's going to take the title from her soon.
I've always loved Red. I have always loved Red, and if that's the person that takes it from her, kudos. I like it.
It makes sense.
It does. But I think she's and I hate to use this word, and you as a professional wrestler can slap me across the face. I think she's a transitional champion to get it to, I think the TBS title turns into a younger, like a Sky Blue, and it's the younger, is in the organization title.
Yeah, I don't know about Sky.
Well, I just meant for people wondering how young I was meaning. But yeah.
Yeah. Because I haven't really seen them bring in any new women except for Madison Rain and Saraya, but
Right. Well, Soraya's heading other championships are going to be around her waist rather quickly.
Jamie Hayter's not losing to her.
No, you don't think?
No.
I hope
if that
not. I love Jamie. You know how I'm a pillar and killer fan. So yes.
Yeah. I feel like the next champion is Britt Baker. Britt's going to turn on Jamie very soon.
And I won't hate that. I will not
I won't.
hate that with it at all.
Or Chris Statlander, because she hasn't been around in a minute.
Yeah, she's had both of her knees done. So, yeah. Every time she gets there, like we start talking about Statlander, she gets bit by the injury bug. And I feel so bad for her because saw her years ago at WrestleCade before she was signed to AEW. And I'm like, wherever this girl goes, she's going to run amok. And you see it all the time. And it just, right when she gets that big push again, she's a little too crazy in the ring, maybe, with the injuries she's had.
Probably, because, like, even when I was watching The Masked Wrestler, she was injured on there, and I was like, come on now.
Yeah. Did you like that? That whole idea of The Masked Wrestler? It's a couple years old.
I did. One of my favorite wrestlers on there. And I was hoping he won.
Who?
Trey Lamar.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. One of my, I'm going to say it like this, Pittsburgh gals was on it. Lady Frost.
She was.
So, yeah. Yeah, I really like that. I really wish they would bring that back. I mean, that's something.
It's good.
It's a great outlet for indie stars all over. You just bring them and you let them do their thing. Like, I discovered a lot of new wrestlers from watching that.
Yeah, I was watching and I was like, okay, it was good, and I didn't even know Lady Frost was on there until like I watched back, and I was like Jesus, really?
Yeah. I didn't either. Guys, if you want to watch that, by the way, IWTV, it's what do you think it is? Probably 2 years old now.
Yeah, like 2, almost 3, somewhere around there.
But well done. Yeah, I think because it was during pandemic time, maybe. It's awesome. Go and watch it, and hopefully we'll reboot it and start The Masked Wrestler 2. That would be great.
I'm on there this time. You never know.
Yeah, you should. You really should. All right, what else we have? What else we want to talk about? What else do you want to bitch or throw people under the bus for?
Devion.
Oh, Devion. Of course, let's talk about Devion.
Your best friend, Devion.
I bet he is. He's close. He has a lot of hate against you.
Yeah. A lot. He DDT'd me off the ring at Texoma.
Yeah.
And tried to break my neck again.
Again. He also sent you back to the pharmacy, right?
Yeah, the pharmacy. Yeah, he was in the tag match, and some people have asked me, why'd you give the titles to Devion and Kane? And I'm like, I don't like Devion. I can't say I hate him. Hate's a strong word. I don't like Devion, but there was money on the table, so they kind of earned it. Yeah.
Did they, though? Did they?
Yeah.
You have respect for him, at least, right?
For Kane.
Okay. But not Devion.
Devion has not earned my respect yet. He's we'll see. I think we have a match coming up soon, so I'll see how that goes.
Yeah. you have had banger after banger essentially with Devion all year, right?
Yeah.
Ladder matches, stuff that's just been crazy. Do you think he is your, and I mean this truthfully, your Ricky Steamboat to Ric Flair to Ricky Steamboat type of person that you're going to be meeting Devion your complete career because you guys you walk a different line?
I don't know. Let's see, because I've had some. He has taken up most of my matches. I can say that.
Yeah, he has.
Him and Drake Gallows and Luke. Those three have taken up more than half of my matches.
So we have to break that. But there's unfinished business with all of them, right?
Not Drake.
Drake's done.
Drake's done. Maybe, I don't know, because I do wrestle at his promotion, so I don't know if that's done or not. We'll figure it out soon.
Okay.
But with Luke, definitely not. With Devion, I honestly don't know. It depends on him.
With Devion comes Kane, though. I know you respect him, but got championships now to worry about. You are now their target. I know you are their target. They are your target. All of that, but you're chasing now. They will do whatever they can to keep.
I am not chasing the NCWO tag team titles no longer. They can have those. I don't have a tag partner.
Well, you don't, but at any time I could show up, or you could find somebody to tag with, or, just something. It's a title, Malik. You always want a title. I understand the money was on the table then, but as we know in wrestling, if you hold one of those straps that are 10 pounds of gold or 20 pounds of gold or whatever, there's a bigger paycheck. You're a fool if you say you would not grab another partner when you know the weaknesses of your enemies there to get those back.
Yeah, but right now
they're not a priority. I know. I'm just stirring the pot.
I could put together a team to go after them because I have a couple of people, that I can, call and, get these two guys essentially a tag team championship match.
See?
I mean, nobody knows who these two guys are, so it could happen anywhere.
Yeah. And then you get a cut of it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So essentially you're still chasing because you have royalties, which is a smart thing. That's understanding, supply and demand or whatever the physicists of whatever you want to use of that is. Yeah. It makes perfect sense.
It does. But I wouldn't hold the titles myself because I have my eye on a couple of other titles at NCWO and at Texoma. Right.
This is, again, to wrap back all the way to the beginning, this is your moment. This is not a team. This is you. You're blowing up. You're taking your time and saying, I'm running. If it's, whatever singles title, I'm just forewarning you, all singles champions. Malik is coming. Keep your eyes in the back of your head.
And I'm quick to be 200 and something pounds. I'm quick.
Agile, quick, aloof, all of those. Yes. I say aloof in a good way. Don't get mad at me. Because you're like like a ninja, a fox that you can jump around.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Yes.
I get compared to Keith Lee all the time.
Yes, you are. And that's not a bad thing.
No. He signed. Trying to get there.
Goals for this year now. I always like it with you because we've had you on, 2021, 2022, now 2023, and I like to hear where you're going. Number one, I know, is you want to take over more states. Let's throw that one out because we love that one. That's been one for a while. But what else?
I called out a couple of people on Facebook before the year ended, and a lot of them said they would be down. One of those people was Shane Taylor.
That would be awesome. That would be an awesome match.
He's at Texoma, so I'm just waiting for them to pull the trigger and just let it ride.
Yeah, I got to know.
I just got to finish with Devion first.
You do have to finish with Devion first. My best friend.
Yeah, your best friend.
What was the battle? And I saw this on your social media, and of course I liked it and I laughed or whatever. What's the battle of Malik's where you guys, whoever wins gets to keep the name? Was that?
Oh, okay. So when I got into wrestling, I didn't think anybody had my name. So I was like, I'm going to just be me and be Malik, right?
Right.
And then I go down to Texas. I was at a SWE tryout, and one of the guys on the card, his name was Malik Champion. I was like, oh, okay. I said hi to him. We shook hands. We added each other on Facebook. And then I was looking at Reality of Wrestling, and then there was a Malik in the group Culture Inc. And I was like, okay, there's two.
You need one more for a Four Corners match.
Yeah. And then I was watching VCW that's out of Memphis, Tennessee. And then there was a guy named Malik Parks in one of their biggest factions. And I was like, okay. I was like, I need to figure out how to get this match.
And where? It needs to be at a neutral site then. Like probably like Ohio or something.
It has to be down south.
Why?
Because I'm from Oklahoma.
Okay.
Malik Champion's from Texas.
Okay.
Malik Parks is in Tennessee.
Okay.
And then Malik B is in Florida, but he wrestles at Reality Wrestling in Texas.
Okay. So that's why, but that you can have it down. I guess you can have it down south. I was just saying it had to be a neutral site, like neutral of neutral. Boom, you send it to Ohio.
Yeah, maybe OVW.
Wow, yeah, that'll happen. There you go. OVW is even better. I can get there in 6 hours.
I mean, I'd be down.
Al Snow, let's make this happen.
Al Snow was at NCWO the show before I came to NCWO.
You did not get to talk to him?
No, I didn't go. Luke went, but I didn't get to go. I had to work that day.
Al needs to come back. Al's doing a lot of scouting yet. He's out and about. I know this for a fact, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I know Al's out and about looking for stuff again.
Hopefully,
so.
He could probably bring Jada with him, and then it could be me and Jada versus Luke and whoever. There
you go. Look at you. You're just planning everything out. All right. So that's the Battle of Malik's, and we have, singles titles. If there's one place one major thing that you want to do in 2023, what is it? I mean, let's not be a dick and say get signed. We understand that. That's number one across the board. But I mean,
that's a given. But
yeah.
Sooner or later, me and Devion would have to put our differences aside. And I was on the podcast last night, and he asked me what match I would want to be in, and I told him a 6-man tag, me, Devion, and Kane versus Darius, Dante, and AR Fox.
Wow. Yes. On Dark.
On Dark
Yeah.
or Dynamite.
Or Dynamo. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Or Rampage.
Yeah.
Any AEW allotted show. You'll take it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to work on putting your differences aside with Devion first, though.
Yeah. I feel like we could. If there's money involved.
Differences aside real quick.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I like money.
We saw that you like money.
I'm pretty sure he likes money, you know?
Yeah. Kane likes money. Yeah.
I hope he likes money.
All right.
But,
what else do you got? What else we bring into the table?
okay, so there's 2 guys that one of them, Neo
Genesis.
He's rising up the ranks in Oklahoma, and he's doing amazing. If none of you have seen him, please look him up.
Yes.
And
go back and listen to the podcast with him. Find out his whole story, too. It's pretty incredible.
Yes. And there's another guy you haven't had on your show yet. His name is Cappuccino Jones.
Cappuccino Jones.
Yes.
I need him.
He's younger, and he's only been in the business maybe a year and a half, somewhere around there. I watched him wrestle in Bristow, Oklahoma, and I immediately called Richard, the NCWO booker, and I was like, you have to watch this guy.
And is he coming?
I haven't. Richard hasn't told me anything. I hope so, because I want to match with him too. Because I'm like,
nice. That is a must for me now. I need to do some homework and start bugging to get him.
Oh, I can send you his stuff if you want me to.
Oh, see, yeah, we can have all that happen. That's for sure. We'll be knocking on the door saying, "Hey, Cappuccino Jones, Malik called you out. Stir this whole pot up."
I'll call so many people out.
That's what you need to do, though. Listen, if you call out 100 people and you get 50 matches, that's 50%. That's a win.
Yeah.
If you call out 2 people and you don't get any matches, you're losing. Call out everybody.
Yeah. I mean, on the list, the people that I had that I wanted to face in 2023, all of them liked except for 2. And I called out like 10 people.
There you go.
And a lot of them commented. So,
without spoiling or anything, out of that, do we have some already booked for down the line matches? And don't give them away. But do we have some already booked down the line?
I have to look at the people. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if you've been paying attention to Facebook either. So
I have not been paying attention to my life, Malik. What the hell are you talking about?
So one isn't going to happen anytime soon because we teamed together last week.
Okay.
Edge Stone, we teamed together last week, so that's not going to happen. Shane Taylor.
Oh,
that might
need to happen.
I called out 3 of AR Fox's trainees out of Georgia who have been on AEW Dark. And we're trying to make that happen.
Okay.
I talk to them a lot. I don't have a team, but I have a clue of who it's going to be. And then I called out Kane.
Yeah.
And that it's going to happen. We just don't know when.
Those are all great. They really are. Like, it just... Do you feel... As we talk, year after year and every couple months or whatever, do you feel more? Do you feel more accomplished? Do you like where your path is going? Do you like this transition from essentially tag team wrestler to now singles and now, ballsy guy just calling shots now? Do you feel it? Do you feel like this is my path and this is where I know the opportunity is going to come knocking this way? Like, I don't get these feelings, like, because I don't call out people. I don't, I'm not in the business. I don't, fill me in on all of that.
Do I feel like I'm on the right path? No.
Really?
I feel like I should be further, but I don't want to. I can't do as much as I used to because car problems. So I can't travel as much. So I feel like the car was holding me back, and then like a lot of places aren't looking for tag teams. So it's kind of hard. It was kind of hard in that sense too. It's like, oh, we're looking for singles wrestler, but you're tag team, and
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Yeah, transition from singles to tag team. It's kind of like hit and miss.
Because now your singles has just essentially started. You're still in the baby phase, and everybody's like, well, what can this guy do by himself? So now you have to. You're essentially starting, I don't want to say your career all over because people know what you can do in the ring and everything, but you're essentially starting your path all over to find out where you're going to go, singles, solo-wise.
Yep. So it's kind of it's a different monster. Like, I talked to D'Lo about it, and D'Lo was like, you're just going to have to get reps in. It depends on you. That's all it is.
So it's taking matches anywhere, wherever you can get, and just boom, do it.
Yeah, wherever I can travel to, because my car is not very reliable.
What is your distance essentially with your crappy car?
I don't take my car out of state anymore. Usually I ride with someone who's going that way.
Okay.
And I pay them gas money, and yeah. But I'm trying to get down to Houston. I'm gonna get my car fixed soon to where I can go and travel and do all of that.
Did you start a help Malik out? Do you have Venmo, PayPal, or anything like that? People listening that can send you, hey, $5 is $5 to help you, whatever.
No, I haven't. I think my pride is a little bit too much for that,
I do, but you have fans out there that would take care of you, or hey, I really need to get to Houston this weekend. It's gonna cost me $25. Maybe somebody sends you $25 or whatever. I understand
Right.
$25 is not going to fix your car, but fans love you. Fans love that you kicked people in the face. Fans love that you broke up Chosen Influence. Fans love that you're the moment now.
I don't know if fans love that I'm yeah, I got death threats in my inbox for that one.
I don't. That's. Come on, fans. Come on. Hey, I do want to ask you: are you going to be at the pop culture festival convention thing again this year? Because it looks pretty awesome again.
I am.
So
I got contacted last week about it, and I'm going to be there.
June 24th and 25th, guys, it is Oklahoma City, the pop culture convention. That actually, it popped up literally like 5 minutes ago on my Facebook. Jerry the King Lawler, Ron Simmons, the Godfather / Papa Shango / Kamala / every incarnation that Charles Wright is. Luger's going to be there, and I'm sure a host of talent from all over Oklahoma, Malik. So that's cool. That's a big to-do out there.
You know who I'm excited to see?
Who?
Kane. The Superman.
Dean Cain.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that one didn't pop up on my thing. Only the wrestlers popped up on my thing so far.
Yeah.
So
I shared it all. But Dean Cain was on one of my favorite shows called Hit the Floor.
Hit the what?
Hit the Floor.
Oh, I don't know. What the hell is that?
It's about cheerleaders.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So he was the basketball coach. And I don't know if you've seen my new logos.
I did. I love your new logo. You're stealing my initials.
If you want a good logo like that, my logo maker, his name is Cam Dakota.
Okay. You'll have to send me that. I do like that logo. I really do.
So the one with the fire, I contacted the writer of Hit the Floor, and he said I could use the logo and make it my own.
No way.
Yes. And I got sent a jacket.
Oh, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome.
So, yeah. I'm excited for the PopCon just for that reason. I was hoping I got booked just so I could go up to Dean Cain and Jerry the King Lawler. But
yeah, Lawler is somebody that I'd really like to pick his brain. One of the especially announcing and commentary and all of that is where I remember Lawler the most. Yes. I did see matches, of course, when you go back and find them, but yeah, Lawler on Raw and all that, that's everything that I'd love just to sit down and talk to all that about him. But yeah.
I need to, because he's at my hometown in Mississippi is 1 hour 30 to 2 hours away from Memphis, where they run VCA, and he wrestles at VCA sometimes. So I'm trying to get there too.
Yeah, I did see that he just did his first match of 2023. I think it was last weekend, and this now makes it like 53 years consecutive that he's had a match, and I'm like, holy moly, man, that's unbelievable.
Jesus, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there.
You will. Listen, you will. You're young. You're growing. You from the first time we talked, you've expanded. You've grown. You continue to take over. You're calling people out now. I can't wait. Literally, I can't wait. Devion, my best friend. I don't care what you say. If there's a match I want to see you, I want you and Shane Taylor this year. I don't care when. I don't care how. I want to see that match. I think that's awesome.
You should hit up Robert Langdon and tell him to book it.
There you go,
because I want it.
Yeah. Make it happen. Robert Langdon. Everybody get out there. Make it happen so we all can get Malik against Shane Taylor.
Yeah.
All right.
Shane's my best friend, so I'm just like, look, I understand, but sooner or later, I'm going to have to, I already faced my coach. I'm trying to face all his best friends, too. Can't face some of them. I could in some states, but, Shane Taylor, Keith Lee,
Take them all down.
Jonathan Gresham.
Gresham would be another good one.
Mia Yim, Athena. Call all of them out.
Mia Yim means you're on the show then, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's push for that one more than, no disrespect, Shane Taylor. Let's push for Mia Yim against Malik. Your moment.
See, I want to get through all of them, and then Mia's the right there. She's like right there at the top because she's to the place. So I'm like.
So when is all this going to happen by SummerSlam? We're going to wrap all this up by SummerSlam, and that you and Mia at SummerSlam?
Hopefully.
Yeah, why not?
This is Mia at SummerSlam.
That would be worth it. All right, what else do you have? What else we good? What else do you have to tell everybody as we get set to wrap this up and have you on again down the line? I love when you come on, first and foremost. I love you. You know this. I tell you this all the time. It's like it's a fresh air moment because we find out where you've been, what you've been doing, how you're changing, how you're evolving, how you're rejuvenating and stealing my initials and running with them. Yeah, all of that.
I kind of did steal your initials.
It's blatantly, I know your name is Malik Mayfield. I understand that. But they were not presents before. Now it's just like, I'm taking Eminem and I'm running with it. Cool.
I mean, it's on the front of all my gear. So
I know.
I took it.
He didn't take. It's your name too, Eminem. I understand.
Yeah.
But the little moment, boom. I love it. What'd you do with the money, by the way? Well, how about that? Where's the money at?
Look for some new gear coming because I kind of have to get rid of the old one.
You do, and hopefully you invested some.
Yeah, I have my gear creator, Damian Castro, is on my new gear now, and he doesn't tell me anything. He has the design and he has my measurements, and whenever he's done, he sends it to me, and I wear it on the shelves.
Do we have an idea?
I give him full creative control. I know the next one is red.
The next one is ready.
It's red.
Oh, it's red. Red. Oh.
That's all I know. I know nothing else. I just know it's red.
Do we don't know when we're gonna have the big reveal or anything like that?
He asked me when I needed it by, and I don't have any, I have shows in February. No, I don't have that many shows. I have 2 in February. So I can wear the one he just made me for NCWO at those. But I told him not until April-ish.
The big reveal. Probably April 15th. NCWO. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I think it is NCWO.
Yeah, I would imagine that would make the most sense.
Yeah, I think I have them all set for all the NCWO dates.
Yeah. All right, Malik. Anything else? Really, anything else? And then we'll wrap this up. We'll send you on your way. We'll book another one to find out what's going on, and then when I make it out to Oklahoma this year. April might be it. Because the snow and everything's out of the way by then.
Yeah, April 15th is. It's gonna be. I'm gonna talk to Richard and do an open challenge.
Oh, even better. Open challenge. Why not?
Anybody come out?
I'll talk to Richard too, see if I can actually answer that open challenge.
If you have an Oklahoma wrestling license,
I can get one by April, I'm sure.
yeah.
I don't know if I can train fast enough for April 15th, though. Wait, let me pump the brakes. I'm a little bit behind the Rock schedule, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Richard and do a Malik Mayfield Open challenge.
I like it. All right, Malik, I love you. Thank you for coming on again.
You're welcome, man. I'll see you soon, hopefully in April.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Malik Mayfield. Turning it up a little bit, heading his own way, creating his own moments, waving his own flag, kicking ass and taking names. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Third time on the show. Probably cause a stink. Maybe my best friend Devion will have to come back on now too, because they have a pissing match all the time. Who can come on and do more? But hey, we'll find out. I really do love watching and continuing to follow Malik as he grows and does things and changes and, just takes over the business. And man, I want to see him against Shane Taylor. We have to reach out. We have to make this match happen. We have to head to NCWO in Oklahoma. We have to do all of this. Mark needs to get on the road. Mark needs to do dirty work in wrestling. So as you guys are listening to this, let's make this happen. Let's tag people that maybe Mark can go out and work at different wrestling organizations and learn more and get on-the-job training and do some stuff and do whatever. I would love to do that. Financially, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but hell, let's make it happen. Remember, guys, just because you're trash doesn't mean you can't do great things. It's called a garbage can, not a garbage cannot. Make sure you tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know.